Is there snowy mountains? I don't think... This is in early access, you can tell by the version. Also, the fact that it says early access on Steam. I don't think there's snow yet. All of the available maps at the moment are just temperate-y kind of things. That was the one that we loaded in the editor. But I see no reason why that can't be a thing in the future, since it's really mostly just a color swap. Although I guess they could have temperature mechanics too. But I have a game that's already running. We'll just show some stuff. Hello, Wolf. You can choose from these maps. You can make your own map. You can get other people's made maps if you want. Has some difficulties. Captain is the normal one. Sailor's easy. Admiral's harder. It just affects everything. You can read it. And then it's got options, which are neat. You can turn on casual mode if you're an idiot like me. Or you can turn on 2 separate levels of realism, the first of which allows people to die when they starve. So that's always good. People die when they are hungry. Did you know that? And here's my existing, already running game, so we can throw ourselves into it and be moderately confused, and also realize that I don't have any maintenance and all of my stuff is breaking. You ever just watch all your equipment implode? So this is your factory game. With a bit of a twist, with several twists, but you know, you build factory, you automate it, stuff happens, it looks neat. You can get incredibly complicated things going on, like whatever is going on over here with my piping. Which I always like when you can make overly complicated systems that look horrendous. You don't have to make them look like that. That's just me squishing them in. Too complicated for your peanut brain? But there's a few other things that this does that others don't, which I think is neat. First off, you don't have... There's no, like, immediate use of belts, conveyors, that's what they're called. There's no immediate use of conveyors and pipes and stuff. You actually just start with trucks. Which, when you get a bunch of them doing something, they kind of just look like angry ants. And the thing that the trucks do that I really like, also, you know, heavy machinery and all that jazz. That was a little buggy. Don't worry about that. In fact, that's upside down. It's early access. Sometimes things don't work right. But when the trucks drive around, they kill the grass. So you can actually see where they're driving a lot by just looking at stuff. It's a nice visual feedback. As you can see, they're driving down here. Why would they be driving down here? It's because it's where my fuel is, you dingus. But it also has terrain deformation. You can dig into terrain, you can fill in terrain. As an example, we will need to make some sort of ramp to get up to this part of the map, so we'll have to get some dirt and make a little ramp. Well, not a little ramp, a big ramp. It's neat. This is my coal mine. We've got iron over here. Also, we use a lot of dirt. That's why we're just digging holes at the moment. Where'd that car go? This one? I'll mention that in a second. And then we got a copper mine over here, which is mostly idle because we're not using that much copper. But if you're not aware, this is actually the color of copper. Well, oxidized copper specifically, just oxidizes really fast. Is there child labor? No. There are people, most of which live in containers at the moment, but you know. Some of them have buildings. There's also things you have to think about. Trucks can drive under stuff, so as an example, I have some raised piping over here. Trucks can drive under this, but big equipment like the excavators and stuff can't. So you need ramps if they need to ever get anywhere. They don't have names. There's 388 of them. It would be a lot to have names, although that might be interesting. Need to provide them with food, which is why there's farms. I have a little water thing here for them. They make trash, which we're putting over here because heck the planet. We have an utter disregard for the planet and have made a giant mound of trash over in the corner. Which, yes, is actually just, it's just a huge mountain of trash. Ever increasing quantity of it. Where you dumping? Where are we dumping, boys? Right there, apparently. Can you burn it? There is a burner here that I would like to research. This is the research tree, by the way. This is how far in we are. Around here, the gray stuff is what we have. And there's all of this. We get all the way out to breeding. I'm just gonna ignore all those. This is nuclear power, I think. Yeah, fission. We also have a boat, which we can put guns on. Show you my boat. There's my boat. It doesn't have anything on it currently. It's just a boat. But you can send ye old boat out and explore the world. For instance, there's an oil rig and another boat. But as you go further out, there's piracy and stuff. There's a little settlement over here that we can trade with. So at some point it will need to be outfitted with the guns. Apart from all this, I really don't know what I'm doing. As you can tell by the fact that it's complaining about some of my stuff being broken. Oh yeah, in order to burn the trash, I need better science. But in order to get better science, I need 10 lab equipment, and I do not know where or how to get lab equipment. So we're kind of just chilling until I can figure out how to get lab equipment. Rocket? That's a rocket. I mean, yes, lab equipment. Do you not know what lab equipment is? I need lab equipment. Research that instead. Oh, cancel it. Current research is too advanced for our lab. Well, stop thinking about it, dummy. And research rocks. Teach me how to rock. Thank you. Or like dab equipment. Why do I stream for Mop? Oh yeah, now that I've done my spiel, what happened to your power supply? It stopped powering? Hopefully it didn't kill everything else with it. If we're going based off of the main menu, this thing eventually ends up with battleship guns, because if I recall correctly, those are triple barrel turrets on the main menu. And I do not believe there is a naval gun that is not battleship sized that has triple. I guess we could talk about this stuff. My economy is kind of shambled at the moment. It's a little hard to keep it balanced. But this is my iron foundry. It currently has a lack of iron. There's some. But that's my iron foundry. Turns it into iron plates or ingots. I'm gonna call them plates because they look very plate-like. This is the copper foundry. Does exactly the same thing, except it also uses water. I don't actually know why, because I don't know that much about copper. But it says something about electrolytic refining for purity reasons. But anyway, that makes copper. And then these are all my assembly things that make various basics, like construction equipment. And things to fix my vehicles. Yeah, you make stuff, and then you use the stuff to make other stuff. And then this over here... Actually, I should explain these. This is one of the options you have when you start the game. It's not necessary. I thought it would be neat, but at this point I feel like I should not have it on, but I don't know if you can modify it mid-game. But by default, when you mine up stuff, you just use it. Like your trucks will take it to storage or whatever. One of the options is that you have to sort what you mine up via these big old tumbly, shaky things. There's nothing in it that needs to be sorted right now, but... And then that just dumps it all out and you can put it into storage like that. It really just adds a step that frankly gets bottlenecked pretty easily. But I thought it would be neat. And then over here's the oil. This is the part that Sal was like, nah mate, I'm out, because there's heckin' pipes over here. We got the crude oil in the black pipe, and we got the refined in the yellow, and then we got exhaust in the gray and waste in the brown. That's how pipes work. And now you know. Are you taking notes, chat? There will be a quiz. And blue is water, as one expects blue to be. I think that's pretty much everything. We got trees. You know what a tree is, hopefully. If you don't know what a tree is, I don't know. We do have, like, an incredible amount of power use that I kinda hate. I guess we are running like 18 foundries. They tend to be kind of an extensive power use. Yeah, it's pretty much how every factory game goes. You just play for a bit and then you find yourself engrossed in trying to figure out why your gosh darn factories don't have any stuff to you. We need more trucks. More trucks. Technically, you can fully automate, like, everything. but the game seems to heavily discourage it. Like, you can do what I have here, where our foundries go straight into what's actually using the plates, except this one, which is just storage. But there's so many different things that use the same material. Like, all 9 of these, I can't draw a box, but all 9 of these things use these iron plates. So technically it would probably be better for me to split this up instead of having it all on one little conveyor line like this, but that's a future me problem. Civilization for the Amiga. There was a Civ on Amiga? I actually don't know when the first Civ was, because the first Civ I was even aware of, I think, was 4. I didn't have a console until N64. I didn't have a PC until, I don't know, like 2005? Everything computer prior to that was friends' houses, usually. And then everything console prior to N64 was actually my cousin, I think. My cousins, because they had a NES and a SNES. Is this just our 2 buildings? No. What is the... There is a blue and a yellow. What does that mean? Oh, it's plus and minus. I see. That should probably be labeled better. I see. The first computer game I played was Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun. You can probably piece together why I like Command and Conquer so much. I also played Tiberian Dawn on the N64, which worked surprisingly well given the control scheme. I didn't get big into computer games until well after that. Probably the only thing I played on computer until like late high school was Tiberian Sun and RuneScape. The classic RuneScape. What are we doing besides just having a chat? This is a just chatting stream. What do the VTubers call it, and why can't I remember? Kitten's the only one that would know, and she's currently dying, so can't expect Mott to know anything. Uneducated. Oh yeah, I was gonna fix my brickwork. So 3 of those is exactly our use. You only care about Neuro. Is she really a VTuber? She's just an AI tuber, really. But is an AI tuber a VTuber? What's the definition of virtual YouTuber? You think I would know this? So 4 would put us positive. Yes. Yes. So much dirt, though. I forgot we have a dirt problem. It's a industry game. There's not really much playing in these games. Apart from, like, calculating numbers. There's a lot of math. And then we're gonna need the dirt and the other one over here, and I'm just gonna move them for the sake of moving them. We'll just line them up like this. And then the output can go over here. Ta-da. I appreciate the copy button. Once you have like some stuff built, you pretty much just copy off of other things instead of having to find it in the menu. It's quite convenient. It is a little bit hard to see in 3D space, though, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little hard to use your brain, you know? Alright, now the slightly harder part, which actually would be made significantly easier if I were to research these. In fact, that would be stupendous if we could get that, so I'm gonna do what's known as waiting. Do you like waiting? I do. Really, I just have a dirt problem. You think dirt would be like the easiest thing to get, but I think I just need a what are they called? A surface mine. They have a name. The mines that nobody likes. I mean, these are basically the mines that nobody likes. You just scrape the entire surface of the planet up. Nobody likes those mines. But we need some of those because heck the planet. I mean, we're already dumping all of our trash over here. Like, you know. What's the worst that'll happen? Make the trash pile taller. Is it a sandbox or objective driven? I don't believe it has an objective currently, but there is a research for a rocket. So if it's anything like Factorio, it's just gonna be launch rocket and you become winner. And then people just measure their bases and how many rockets they can launch per minute or per hour. I think it's per hour. I don't remember. I don't play Factorio much. Factorio is intimidating. These are potatoes, by the way. It looks like dirt, which I guess is effectively what a potato is, but That's our food. Tats. For the most part, though, it's pretty much just play game how you want. Not enough housing. Uh-oh. The game is yelling at me. It's got exclamations. Upgrading takes so many of these. We have enough, though. Guess we should. I mean, we have enough food. Eat a potato, taste the difference. Isn't there something about potatoes being, like, incredibly bad to eat raw? Not that, like health-wise, not taste-wise, because obviously that's atrocious. That's the building animation. Boxes. There you go. Now you guys have. I'm gonna wait for these conveyor lifts. We may also be able to simplify this mess, which would please me immensely if we didn't have this nonsense going on. This is something I'm really bad about. I need to produce lab equipment somehow, because that uses it per second, too. I didn't realize that. But I really don't need to refactor this, but my brain wants me to. So every time anything happens, I just rebuild everything. Oh, that's how you make lab equipment. Assembler. Oh my god, it's right there. Lab equipment. It's like the tutorials actually tell you what happens. Dummy. Read the damn manual. Oh, now we have a bunch of dirt. Are we full up on dirt elsewhere? Doesn't look like it. Nah. We have made a crater, though. It's called streamlining. I'm gonna keep calling it refactoring because my code brain only speaks in code brain terminology. Which is to say I'm an idiot, but you know, details. Line up this stuff over here, because this is just gonna be... Let's just do like that, that's fine. Did I just unpause? Do not unpause, what the hell? It's also something I just recently researched. I don't know where it is. Blueprints. Where blueprints? Is that blueprints? That's blueprints. What is blueprints? Create new blueprint. Create new folder. Yeah. For quickly expanding stuff, I guess. And I guess it saves between games, so you don't have to actually copy from another factory. That's neat. It shows my account name. No, now you know my name is Sleep. By God. There are people out there that actually make like their computer account name their full real life legal name, and I do not understand why. Excuse me. Yeah, pretty much. That's how I did a lot of city builder stuff too. Like, really, I shouldn't build this here, because that's like a location for a farm, but I think what's going to end up happening is we're just going to have another settlement and some more farmland, like over here or something. I really wish I could draw boxes normally, like this, without having a tool selected. I draw boxes for emphasis when I speak. I must box. It takes so long to research, probably because we only have one. This building multiple would make it faster. It doesn't really matter. What good is fast research? Mop has acquired a box and sat in it. I thought that was Kitten for a second, because that's what she types when she shows up. Not an EA mobile game. There is something else I guess I should mention that I haven't. The population is kind of self-explanatory, but keeping people happy, which means keeping pollution relatively low, ignore the fact that we're dumping their poop right next to them, and, you know, providing them some stuff, will give you unity, this thing. You can see all of our pollution negatives and stuff like that. Unity is basically just a general make stuff faster kind of currency. Keep people happy, get unity, you can use it for things. As an example, this dude is full, I can spend a little... I could have spent a little bit of unity to empty him. And all that would do would be quickly put it in storage, usually here. Normally they can't store stuff in here. This is like an overflow. I will speak about roads in a second, actually, because it's new for this update. You can also use it... Here's some people that are stuck. So I can click this, and they got 20 wood in there. They'll empty up and go back to working normally, and it'll have put the 20 wood over here, or in a wood storage somewhere. If applicable. You can also use it for instantly delivering goods without having to wait for the trucks to do it. But this just keep people happy and you can do some other stuff a little bit faster. Don't need to do it. You just wait for the trucks. The roads is a new thing. I think they're called like custom surfaces or something. Yeah. And retaining walls. So stuff doesn't collapse. We could add that to the queue. But you research this, it gives you all these floors, basically. So that your trucks aren't just driving on dirt everywhere. And you can make your base a little bit prettier. The downside of that is when I inevitably rebuild all of my base, I have to rebuild my roads too. I like watching the trucks drive around. There's also research for a logistics system, which I don't have yet, obviously, or I wouldn't have mentioned it as research. Which supposedly allows you to set up logistics routes, and then I guess assign trucks to them instead of having the trucks just doing whatever job is available. So if you have a particularly busy area, you can assign a specific truck to it to make sure a truck is always available. Or multiple trucks, one would imagine. You like my trees? That's after I cut every tree down, by the way. I had to replant them. But do you like my trees? I'm doing good by the planet. Just ignore the mining. It's just some rock. What's it matter to the planet? You know? Who cares? Need more? I am actually not using very much wood. So I am capable of planting more trees than I cut, obviously. So I could technically fill the entire map with trees like this. and then pave over it with concrete. And before these conveyor lifts are incredibly expensive. I hate them. Would you like to have your retinas seared off, by the way? Just stare into that. Astonishingly bright. I can't zoom in any more than that. No, I can't murder people's retinas. Plan ruined. Every industry game where you use wood should allow you to plant forests. Alright, we have leafed. It takes 8, which is 4. So the same cost as making a ramp, effectively. But it only uses 2 tiles. I don't like that it uses 2 tiles in general. Do I shift? Shift. Oh, sticky keys. No, don't turn on sticky keys. F? Ah, there we go. So if I were to do this, they're kind of big. They's kind of chunky. Why is it stuck? But also, this isn't flat anyway. Hold on. Loose lift. You flip. I mean, it's building it like a conveyor, which is not what it should be doing, but that's why it's sticky. But we would effectively be doing it like this. Then we have to make a pipe in here somehow. I can't click on it. See now, yeah. I guess that's the advantage of the lifts. Is this any better than the other way? It looks cleaner, I guess. Is it? I mean, it's not gonna save a lot of room. It also only goes down 1, or does it go down more than 1? Seems to only go down 1 space. Well, if you say so. Now we gotta do the fun part. We build underneath the other one. This is fine. You see what I mean about it getting complicated? I do this to myself, to be fair, but I mean, it does look clean. Every time I've seen Populous, I have been marginally confused by it, to be honest with you. So if I were to go down normally, it is the exact same amount of space as going down normally. Right? Hold on. Can I come off of this corner? Oh, no, it saves one tile. By God. The efficiency. Absolutely unprecedented efficiency. You guys aren't going to be able to get there now. We can fix my sins with the use of purple. I kind of forgot the trucks need to actually be able to get to it to build it. That's why you build it in the right order, you idiot. That's fine. There we go. Oops, no, not that. It's complaining the trucks can't get to it, but that shouldn't matter. In fact, we just turn it off so they'll shut up about it. I think it's just waiting for the first delivery for the trucks to leave it alone anyway, but... And now... get rid of this junk. I have improved the brickworks. And also made it effectively not expandable, but I can always just build a second one. It's self-contained. I have a self-contained production. Can't destroy buildings if there's stuff in it. Maybe we'll do a stream of Populous. We're not going to. Do a stream of old Amiga games for 20 minutes before we stop playing them because they're Amiga games. And no sane person will play Amiga games at this point in time. It's a long drive to get everything. I should probably fix that. The channel's about old school gaming. Is it Amiga? Because if it's Amiga, I have to question why you're playing Amiga still. Look at Amigas, man. Look at them. How do I get you guys to dig specifically dirt? Is there like a good place for dirt? What if we just... Problem is, it needs to be somewhere that I'm not going to build something. Because we're just going to end up with a giant hole in the ground. What if we go way over here? Do like here. Hopefully that's not too low. What's wrong with you? Pickup has no compatible excavator. Why did you get assigned 3 trucks? What? No available designations to be mined in its area. Yeah, I just want dirt. I don't give a shit. Just mine the dirt. So, was this a dumping? Yeah, that's mining. Oh, it started too low. Never mind. Oh, they're so picky. Is that fine? There you go. Grown men can't figure out how to mine dirt on their own. I mean, sure, growing up with it. There's very few NES games that I would play, despite that being what I technically grew up with. I just mean, like, visually look at Amiga games. I know the limitations of the system and the era, but just look at them. Look at their pixels. There's approximately 80 of them. It's more than that, actually. How many? What's the resolution on Amiga? It's like 128 by something. Actually, probably not that high. 60 by 40. I'm gonna Google it. Amiga resolution. Oh, it is actually higher than I gave it credit. 320 by 200. The good old 480, 640 by 480 PC game days. Oh, hey, hold on. Oh, but that takes bricks and other such things. We did research the doodad for making, not bricks, sorry. Well, that takes bricks. We did research concrete. I could learn how to make concrete, the very complex process that it is. Rotary kiln. Ah. It takes limestone. Which means I have to mine up limestone. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, here's the limestone over there, lad. But I'm mining up dirt. Is that the only limestone? It is the only limestone. Farm could not store all vegetables. Alright, well, hold on. Baby steps. So we can't make cement. But we can make slag crushed. Do I have a reason to have slag crushed? Ah. Yes. We also mine sand too. You need so much mining. Speaking of, how's the dirt going? Looking good, Captain. Alright, so we're gonna need sand and limestone mining. Suppose. There's too many subcategories, I keep forgetting where stuff is. You. steal one off of that. Or meow, because I'm going to build more later, and then we need to tell you to mine. Presumably not very deep. I don't... How deep does the sand go? Do we reckon? Before we hit rock? I'll just tell him to mine that. So we got sand. We're gonna need limestone. Hold on, we gotta think. I don't like thinking. Actually, do we even need sand? Because we have slag. There's also a bunch of slag over here, although I don't think it shows up on the map. Maybe this eventually turns into just regular dirt when it's here long enough. I don't think that's how that's gonna work. Decomposing trash would be neat though. Alright, we'll just get sand. How much does 4 of you produce? Not very much. That's okay. That's less okay. We'll just do that. Looks a little jank, but that's alright. I love when stuff's janky. Smile. Alright, all that's connected. You need limestone and coal. Oops. Keep wanting to put them on the same side, but is this how I should build it? Stop right-clicking, you idiot. Limestone. Coal, because everything needs coal. Everything in the world needs coal. This is where having all the blueprints would come in handy on future runs. Because I can just save this as a blueprint and slap it down instead of having to remake it. Loose lift. Oops. Also, having everything not be blue would be pretty nice, because I can't tell what I'm looking at sometimes. Do you like blue? Alright. Pause that. Don't. Hold on. It draws squares based on the grid, so if you're at an angle, it looks really weird. Anyway. So that's our limestone. We're mining sand. Why were we mining sand? PS1 looks horrifically dated. Some of PS2 is fine. Obviously, there's some of every console generation that looks pretty bad. But the way PS1 had to handle 3D, which at the time was neat, but looking back at it now, it's got quite the clear limitations, especially with the way it does the texturing. It's real jittery. Oh, I do have to still crush slag. Never mind, I was looking at that wrong. I need sand and the slag. It was manufactured sand that I was skipping. Okay. So we do still need to crush. And that produces 24 each, assuming it has stuff. And it takes 9 each. Oh boy. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a song. Don't think we need 8 concrete mixers. I may have over-provisioned here. That's fine, we just not build it. But if we were to make 8 of these, let's just do the math for 8 and then we'll just pause half of everything. What's 8 times 9? 70. What is it? 72. I can math, I promise. Quick math. It is 72 into 24. I can't do that. Wait, 3. I need 3 crushers. Why is it up there? I guess that makes sense. And we'll leave a little path for the tricks. Actually, we should storage this. I don't need to. In fact, it's mostly worthless, but I like having storage for everything. So you'll have a storage, and then you'll have a storage. How you doing, Mop, by the way? Also, we need to tell them to stop dumping slag. How do I tell them to stop dumping slag, though? There's a way to do that globally, I thought. Oh, well, I guess probably stop telling them to do that, I suppose. Where's the other one? There's the other one. But they're still dumping it. I don't think any of these are ever going to mine up slag, but just in case. You don't know? Just dabbing? What are you doing? You not doing anything? You just dabbing? You're dumping dirt. That's not right. Who's dumping dirt? Are you dumping dirt? You shouldn't be dumping dirt. Who's dumping dirt? Oi! What the hell? There's a way to, like, see what you're dumping, I thought. You're watching a K-drama but not paying attention, and then you forget you can't understand what you're hearing. Have you tried just learning Korean? That might be too close. It is too close. Why is that so high, bro? Your life would be so much easier if you did. Well, then do it, dummy. And you're slack. And we keep you full with sim. So you can slag up. That looks hideous because it moved it, but that's fine. Pause all that. You wanted to learn Japanese, but in order to do such, you need to make an effort. See, that's my problem. You wanted to learn Italian? You weren't fluent after 1 week, so you gave up. Is that all it takes? You give it 1 week and then it's over. We're doing? Oh yeah, then we need to make concrete. Which takes water. We're theoretically making 8 of these, and the water's on the side, which is absolute garbage. Why is it lined up like this? And why is the input on the side? Who the hell? How many inputs do you have? 3. Oh my god. Who made this abomination? What am I building? I'm trying to make cement. Well, concrete, I guess, more specifically. Whoever designed it made 85 ingredients for the damn thing. Apart from that, I'm just ravaging the planet. Because heck the planet. Except that we planted trees. It makes up for the fact that we're doing the rest of this. We planted trees, it's okay. What are you up to, Feep? We're gonna put it over here. What came first, the cement or the manufactory that makes the cement? Well, the manufactory that makes the cement is probably made of brick, which is essentially just mud. Well, clay if you want to be technical, but just, you know, it's dirt. Fancy dirt. That's why all the old buildings are made out of brick. Can't believe you'd ruin your joke. Do I look like a joker to you? How do I make this, Feep? You're a genius. Figure this out. We also need the sand input somewhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What if we just... Like, slightly inefficiently, to be honest with you. But what if we just didn't? You know, what if? What if we just don't? Oh wait, I can't do that because the fucking thing on the side. Why would I play The Sims? Have you seen The Sims lately? All the good stuff in Sims lately is literally just DLC. Which is why the base game's free, I guess. That makes sense, but... Open up Riven Remastered? What do I look like? Wolf, the guy who plays Atari games? Also, I didn't know there was a remaster. Speaking of remasters, isn't there a, what's the vampire game? Why can't I remember? I'm not subbed to 14. Why do you think I hadn't logged in like 6 months? I will probably sub again, like, slightly before the expansion. Was it remastered? Is that what I'm thinking about? Is there not a second one that they're remastering or something? And I say probably because I'm still uncertain. It really, my will to play the game kind of heavily depends on their, Media Tour showcase. You're rummaging through my retainers and stealing my valuables? There's nothing in there. Because I never cleared up some frames, but we're back. You may or may not have heard anything I just said there because the internet killed itself briefly, but anyway, well, Spectrum, yeah. Bit of fluid storage. This one's not particularly picky. Pipes are easy to work with, they go just straight up and down. I know it buffered, Spectrum sucks, and the internet imploded briefly, but I said some absolutely comical stuff that no one will ever hear now, and it's really quite depressing. TBH. Like, the only time I make good jokes is when no one will ever hear them. So it's like, what's the point? The rest of my streams always suck. That's why nobody watches. And then Spectrum shows up and buffers right when I say the best joke of the century, you know? That's backwards. That's not right. What have you been doing in FF lately, Feet? Do you enjoy? Um, It shouldn't get built like that, but it might, so I'm gonna tell it not to. I can't tell it not to. I'll figure it out. You got White Mage to 90, that's about it. Are you a White Mage Master now? The answer is yes. Oh, those are backwards. You silly goober, you put them down backwards. You kinda hate playing it? Why? I mean, fair enough, but why? Actually, you know what? I hate that. Don't do that. That's stupid. You're stupid, stream. Again, the blue. I can't see through the damn blue. Everything's fucking blue. Oh no, don't do that. No, what have I done? Go in, tuck in. There you go. Solo content has terrible AoEs. You pretty much just have Holy, which is very slow to cast normally, and also melee only. It does stun, which is nice. But apart from the stun, it does feel kind of poop. For what it's worth, White Mage healing when you actually get comfortable and people aren't inting, that's an important part of the topic, is pretty much just use lilies. You use lilies and you use the bell, and that overheals like 95% of the game by itself. White Mage is in a weird spot. It's simultaneously strong and kind of crap at the same time. I like it just because it requires no brain, and I'm one that lacks brain, generally speaking, so. I believe this is a functioning brickworks, by the way. Concrete, whatever the hell this shit is. Cement, sand, slag. Oh, we don't have the water yet. Fourteen's a good game. It's got flaws. If you don't like MMOs, you're not gonna like 14, for one. It's a good game. But, you know, it's also got the whole problem of you kind of have to play through like 400 hours of a linear storyline to do like relevant content. If that's not your thing, find a different game. We can go over. He's close enough to go over, because that would be great. They are. Yeah, we're pogging. We can't find valid place. Wait, hold on, we just did it the other way. What? Sneak. Why don't she work that way? What if we go from here? That still doesn't work. If we go from here, that works. Whatever, fuck it. Fuck it, wee ball. That's a weird pipe. Alright, whatever, it works. You've never once had anything bad to say about the game? I get called a doomer for saying the game's got some rather notable issues. Also, are we running out of food? We're 20 months. I'm actually gonna unpause all of this. I need to build anyway. It's also gonna be a lot of new power. So we're probably gonna need new power. Probably gonna need more oil at some point. You played WoW since EU release day 2? That's a lot of WoW. I played WoW again recently. I enjoyed little journey into it. I like the healing in WoW better than I like the healing in FF, bearing in mind that I have not done high-end healing in either of them. You tap the pipe and drink the contents when I'm not looking? Well, this is water, so... You're getting fed that anyway, because it's coming from over here, where the people live. The other pipes, though, you probably don't want to drink any of these other colors. Those are bad colors. Don't drink those colors. Except maybe the gray one. That's this smoke. The exhaust. I don't know. Maybe that'll get you high. I've never tried. You might be into that. You drink the colors. Half of them are literally petrol. Or some version of petrol. Right. So you're gonna mine that, and we're gonna need someone mining over here as well. Immediately got 2 trucks, which is a little silly. I would like to purchase, and by purchase I mean build, more excavators and more trucks. I do love trucks. Tanks take crap all the time too. Arguably more than healers, but again, I haven't done high-end stuff. I'm used to people being abusive. Woohoo! We gotta tell you where to mine. Boy, honey, I tell you what. Ain't ever seen anything like this before. And by like this, I mean mine out the damn mountain, because the heck mountains, we don't like them. That's a lot of mining. That'll probably collapse. Don't worry, it won't kill anyone. It might kill someone. Don't worry about it, though. It ain't my problem. Hockey. Do you have 2 excavators? You have 1. Cole probably has 2 still. We'll put them back later, but for now I need one over here. You like mountains? Have you got a mountain climbing mop? Are you an agile mop? Country Aaron has returned. Did I ever leave? Oh, we need sorting plants. Oh my god, we need sorting plants. Sand goes over there. I guess. I don't know. Am I sorting rocks? I can make gravel with rocks. What do I do with gravel? Actually, can't I make something with gravel? I can turn rock into gravel. Yes. Oh, and I can use gravel instead of the slag. Oh, you're right. I should do that. That would make more sense. I do not need to deal with the slag. Do not dump rock. I need rock. Basically not dumping anything at this point. Just fucking figure it out, brother. Someone needs limestone. This is kind of far away, but maybe you can do limestone. And we're gonna use that recipe. I'm quite confident we don't have the building supplies for all of this, or the trucks. The trucks are rather busy. You know what this game needs is accidents. Much like NASCAR, it would be much more exciting if the trucks just started flipping because they collided. Just get a whole whack ton of vehicles. Probably don't need this many vehicles, but... That's dirt! That's not sand. What's wrong with you? Cannot deliver dirt. No valid destination. Ah, heck. When it has it split like this, does that mean there's sand and then rock and then a bunch of sand? Is that what that means? By God? That's just dirt. You're just mining dirt. Which is technically fine. We need dirt, but we also need limestone. Can you give me some limestone? No, that's still dirt. Alright, whatever. You do whatever the hell you want. Does that still work in OpenTTD? I thought they added, like, slightly intelligent traffic for OpenTTD, but I don't remember now. Look at all the trucks go. They're zooming. And yeah, we didn't have nearly enough. Nearly enough construction for this. May as well build a third one of these. Oh, what the hell? Not that they can build it. We don't have enough stuff. But focus that, please. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I've also played the original at some point, but there's no reason not to play OpenTTD at this point. It's just a better version, much like Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. And Open Morrowind, which I haven't played because I've never played Morrowind, but I may play it at some point. That's gonna take a really long time to build. Hello, Feep. You guys are just sitting there because you need dirt. And our dirt is actually not full. That's not where the sand's going. The sand's going down here. And the dirt is also not full. It says full output. Because of the copper? Yeah, the copper is blocking it entirely. But we don't use very much copper. I can't wait to cause a horrific landslide because of the carving into the mountain I'm doing. Unless only dirt collapses. So it would make sense for the rock to be a little bit harder to collapse, but it can in the real world. Is all this set up properly? You got limestone, you got coal, sand, gravel. You have rock. Yeah, it looks right. It's just gonna take them 8 decades to build all of that. In the meantime, all of this just to make some goddamn roads. In the meantime, we need science. I need science, but that takes the thing I'm currently using to build the other stuff. Oh my god. I built that the wrong way. Does it matter? Not particularly. Have I lost my mind? Perhaps. Electronics mechanic, which is over here. It'll be awfully convenient to just use that, but it's over there. I should really treat this like, what's it called? Factorio. Have bus lines, but... By the way, I forgot to bully Mott for the I think they're tall statement. She's jealous, looks up to the tall because she is short. This is now 8 minutes late, so it really doesn't have the kind of impact it should. Also, I don't want to, but we may end up going back to the late night streams if the internet keeps doing this stupid thing. Either late night or afternoon. I have to see if the internet's being stupid in the afternoon too. Hello, noob. Also not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. We could do bug game. because it's getting a big update tomorrow. Which I haven't played that in ages, so I don't know that it matters anyway. Or we could do another factory game, because I feel like there's cool factory games coming out lately and I want to show them off briefly. But then on Thursday is WimWorld. WimWow. WimWow. Theoretically. Ooh ah. Cracky creaky bones. We are also using too much food. We are consuming more food than we are producing. Naked Cannibal Cowboys. We will not be doing Naked Cannibal Cowboys, however, it's because they're eating all the potatoes, but not the vegetables. Like eat the damn vegetables. We have so many vegetables. Anyway, the new expansion comes out on Thursday. Is why I bring it up. And the new expansion has a whole lot of very ominous things. Where are you going? Oh, you're just picking up saplings. Why are you picking up saplings? Saplings over here. Look at those. We got these saplings. Use these. Why do you not use those? Priority system, probably. Anyway. New DLC coming out, new expansion, whatever. It's got a whole lot of horror-esque stuff and some SCP stuff in it. So we won't have Naked Cannibal Cowboys, but we may have all-consuming meat wall and demons and hell portals. I don't know, we could have some stuff. SCP-Ds? D's what? D's peanuts? Whoa! SCP nut joke? Whoa! Sometimes I think I should use the webcam, that way I can do stupid things like that. With like a completely blank stare, unblinking at the camera. Like how Vsauce does stuff, because he's a funny man. And by Vsauce, I mean Michael. I think his name's Michael. I don't know. Everyone just calls him Vsauce, so it doesn't matter. We're getting there. We're almost there. It's our collection of goods. We got some sand. We got a little limestone. Sand goes all the way over here. Way too far. There's not much sand. I was gonna say I can't do the camera though because I have to become a made VTuber. But I could just become a made not VTuber too. There's technically no restriction on that. What are these things? Scrapped for parts. Do have some limestone. Oh, I didn't set up the smokestack. I am what's known as a genius. I was wondering why those weren't running. You can't smoke willy-nilly, you gotta smoke out a pipe. There you go. Now we're tumbling. I don't know what this is doing. It's just tumbling. This is how you make cement. You tumble. This is a very slow process. Like, I know it's 3 cement per minute, but boy, that's a real slow process. Look at all these tumblers. Everything's a tumbler over here. I love tumbling. That actually reminded me, slightly related to tumbling, I guess, but not really. I don't know. I got distracted. I was trying to see how many that moved, but I guess it doesn't show you. It reminded me that we occasionally would do like a weird pseudo indoor flag football thing in one of my classes. They're not actively tumbling because they don't have any goddamn limestone, because the jabroni over here is an idiot. Or I'm an idiot and told him to mine the wrong stuff. We could really fix that and get rid of a bunch of this. But it wasn't full indoor football because it was in like one of those trailer classrooms. A little tiny classroom. So we had like 20 kids in a little classroom playing flag football, but the only way you could move was on your knees. Which is a stupendously fun thing to do, if my memory serves me correctly. I had a great time. But that sounds awful for your knees. The tumbling reminded me of that because we used those like gym mats, wrestling mats, which I think tumbling also uses. Spin. This is where we turn rock into smaller rocks, which takes quite a lot of equipment apparently. Now we're ending up with too much dirt. From having literally no dirt. Oh wait, no, we don't have too much dirt, do we? No, we have empty dirty boys. It's our other stuff we have too much of. It just caused... Has it caused a bottleneck? No, you don't have iron. Why don't you have iron? What's wrong with you? You're not producing. You're not producing. You should be producing. Oh, we're full up on slag. Where we're going, we don't need knees. I do believe that we should probably have knees. Tell them to go back to dumping slag, because we're not actually using that, we're using the rocks. Do not dump the rocks. I don't know if that will force them to dump what's in storage. Let's find out. They're certainly picking it up. That looks like they're dumping it. Polluting the planet. Is this polluting? I mean, it came from the planet. We're just returning it to the planet. Wouldn't a double amputee have an advantage in on-knee based sports? I don't think so. I mean, obviously, you're gonna learn to presumably maneuver if you're gonna actually do that with your stubs. But when you're on your knees, your lower leg provides quite a lot of stability. I don't know if you've tried standing on just your knees, apart from the fact that that would hurt as we are all old. But it doesn't work very well. On your knees, you use your lower leg to stability, and then, you know, if you have actually entire whole legs and aren't an amputee, you use your feet for stability. Otherwise, you just kind of fall over like an idiot. How much does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, but also to use glasses and read a book like a goddamn nerd? Where is science? It creates recyclables. Anyway, 4 per 60 is not very much. This produces 24 per 60. It is a lot of science in comparison. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Wait. We're gonna... Gimme. Brad only works on those. Hold on. We gonna put you stinky self. You have an input? Where's your input? Your input's on that side. What if I just rotate you? Well, our food's over there. What if we just put you over there? What if we get rid of the science? Because learning sucks. And is for nerds. We put you, your weirdly shaped self, right there. And then... no. Heck it. Cancel it. We're moving our nerds somewhere else. Where do the nerds live? You know what? What if we just make the nerds over here? Oh, because it already had something on it. I couldn't tell why I was doing that. This makes 24. We can theoretically support 6 of these. That's a lot of things. That's in fact too many things, to be honest with you. Let's just make 1. And put it over there. We don't want too many nerds, you know? And that gives us recyclables. What the hell do I do with recyclables, you might ask? To which I answer, I don't know. Desalination. Power generator. I would like the burner. I would like the power generator. I would like happiness. It turns out that if we increase the pipe diameter, it has a higher throughput. Holy moly, they're geniuses. I straight up don't know what it wants recyclables for. Presumably they get used in something, somewhere. Unless they just get used in everything. Large vehicles. Excavator. Excavooty. Anyway, look at my ants. Do you like my ant colony? The ants learned how to drive trucks. An improvement in their life. We are actually running out of food, aren't we? It's so hard to tell because we just have like an unlimited stockpile of goddamn vegetables. They just keep eating the potatoes and nothing else. Are you doing stuff? No, you don't have mechanical parts. You actually don't have many mechanical parts. What am I using mechanical parts on? Oh, right. Aren't you producing? Oh, because we needed iron. But now we've got iron. Something kicked them. We got plenty of sand. You appear to have found molten iron down there. Eat for calories, worry about nutrition, cater. This says it can feed for 40 months. That says 20 months. Vegeta Blaze. Vegeta Blaze. My favorite. Is that cake? I don't know. It looks like cake. And that's a wiener. And those are boxes. My favorite foodstuffs. Boxes. Just gonna cheat and quick deliver that. This thing produces so much and we use so little that I don't think it matters too much. If this is consistently supplied or not. I did stuff, apparently. Good job, team. For some reason, well, we have a whole bunch of objectives, but they're just not showing for the tutorial, because I skipped some steps on the tutorial and now it's confused. All these taters you think were Irish? Wasn't it the Irish that just ran out of potatoes? We need more population, though, which means we're more than likely going to need more houses, or more food. Of course they need more houses, you idiot. You absolute buffoon. I can turn on alerts for dirt, but it's like certain things that bottleneck the whole economy that I should probably have alerts on, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm just going to watch my tumblers tumble. Except for you. You're not tumbling. You don't have any stone. You managed to not have stone. Oh, because we've been yeeting it into the void this entire time. Right. So now we don't have any mind. How unfortuitous. Pretzel acquired. Just one pretzel? That's all you got? I love the terrain deformation from mining. Oh. Can we eventually get the big Giga Fuck the Planet thing? Just the giant machine that's like 85 buckets rotating around, because I want that thing. Hydrogen fuel. Statue of Maintenance. I see. Household appliances. Washing machines. The future is now, old man. We have washing machines. Well, we don't get the infinite scooper. We just get a bigger excavator. A bucket capacity of 60. Mine has a bucket capacity of 6. That is 10 times larger. I will take that. It's not the rotary scoop, but it's a big scoop. We have things. We can make flooring. Oh my god. This is what's known as ruining grass. Technically, I don't want any grass over here, though. What if we just do that? Like, heck grass, you know? All my homies hate grass. It's full of bugs. Makes you itchy. Can't do diagonals, which kind of sucks, but everything's based on a grid. It makes sense we can't do diagonals. Let's see how awful this looks. Just an arbitrarily drawn rectangles of concrete surface. They do be building little squares. We're replacing the entire surface of the planet with improved material. Dirt? Nah. We are using crushed rocks formulated into rectangles. Squares, not rectangles. We don't know what a rectangle is. Ignore the trucks. I have a message. New polls are here. Start a poll now. Create poll. Duration 24 hours. Post. I've made a poll. How long before Mop shows up to slap me? Place your bets now. Why are you building this in such a weird order? How much is this taking? A lot. Holy moly. It's one per square? Bro, there are so many squares. I don't think it's one per square. I wish it told you the cost when you drew a little square. Drew a thingy. She's hiding in my vents. Oh, there she goes. She is using a lot of question marks in her anger. A lack of exclamation points, though, which is surprising. Oh, there she is. Hi. Why am I getting slapped? I posted a factual question-based poll. You know what I should figure out? Well, for one, I should do more exploring. But we should learn how to... Off goes the boat. Skirt! Should figure out how to use these off-site oil rigs. Not that we currently lack oil, but at some point we will run out of oil. We're already halfway on that reserve and I haven't even done much. In fact, we have very little oil. Takes 120 of those. We have 180. Does the boat come back? Already present or on its way? I have to load it up myself and then send it over there. Ching. We have unlocked the ability to burn trash, much to the detriment of the entire planet. Is that chicken? Or turkey? That's a turkey. Why is one of the icons just turkey? It accepts waste. Can I like store waste? Store waste. And then burn it. Whoa. What? What? Why is it doing that? Oh, I know why it's doing that. Never mind, I'm done. Does it matter it's doing that? No. Never mind. It's gonna complain about it, heck. You load up on trash. Do I have to tell them to mine up my trash again? You... Oh shit. Sounds like a them problem. Look at the trash! It takes 18 per minute. That's a lot of trash, actually. Like half of this roughly is trash. So we could mine it up, but I think we'll just let it burn what we produce at this point. Deal with mining it up later. Since we'd probably have to run it through a sorter because I have that option enabled. This is... yeah, waste is on there. This is why I think that option's a little bit silly, but if you're going for the full authentic experience, you do need to sort your mind games. I like the votes on this poll I put up. By the way, the option is mop short is the poll, and the options are yes and very, both of which have equal vote right now. There's only one of each, but you know. I appreciate the participants. Oh, it actually shows you who voted for each option. Thank you, Feet, for the support. Appreciate it. I'm gonna rat you out because Mop's listening in the background. Or she's not, more than likely, but... oh, there she is. Burn trash, heat water, turn turbine, make power. Is this not just making power on its own, or is it just burning? No, it's just burning. There is a way to do that, actually. Oops. There's a console. Help. Skip current music track. Test performance. Validate party finder data. Custom camera delete. Custom camera new. Camera position. There's no cheats in here. Hello, developers. Where are my cheat codes? Alright, so it turns out you need a lot of production in order to make enough to have flooring. This is all we've produced. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, this isn't constantly running. Because we don't have enough gravel. We have no gravel. Why? Ah, because we are not mining rock. We are mining everything but rock. Blue over here. Sea green, whatever color this is. Can't vote on mobile. It's not on YouTube. It's Discord. Popped the thing up that said you can do polls on Discord, so I made a poll to bully him up. You can't let up opportunities for bullying, you know? You gotta do it. We can use this to mine stone too. At some point we are going to hit a level deep enough to get stone. I don't have to? Yeah, I do. Are you loaded up? All required cargo loaded. Skirt. Wooden boat. What does a boat do? It cannot skirt as it lacks the tires with which to do the skirting. So what noise does a drifting boat make? A bang? I don't think that's correct. I've acquired oil rig. Level 3, apparently. I can't see it. It's paused. Why is it paused? Unpause it. It's now working. Is that 1,000,000 barrels of oil? And it stores 2,000? That's a lot of fuel. It has 3,209.8 years left of fuel. I'm gonna load up steel and repair that other boat. Maybe we could set up a thing for getting oil. Spams US flag. We need workers. I just darn realized that we need. Gosh darn, we don't have any of those. I've been using so many electronics on. Oh, everything. We need to do some upgrading and also breeding. Hello, please breed such that the population may grow. Oh, you guys are straight up out of that. May as well connect all three of them to it. Quick deliver. Quick deliver. And then you load the sheep with this fucking iron that we don't have. Because they're trying to deposit dirt. And we can't deposit dirt? Question mark? No, you can deposit. Oh, it's because the sand is full. Because one output is full, it can't function at all. We got too much dang sand. We're not using the dang sand. Because we don't have any rocks, and we can't use the sand if we don't have rocks. We need rocks, brother. Oh. We have discovered rockage. We have the technology. Whoever this is, Bob. I can name the vehicles, so I guess I could name the excavator Bob. Bob may be the people's champion. Uncertain. What I do know. Let's put a second excavator over here. Hate sand, it's coarse and dry and gets... Isn't it coarse and rough? Or is it coarse and dry? at the quotas. Two things of armor? Excavator made by a cat named Bob. It's a bobcat. Oh my god, he's right. Need to upgrade all these. Economy's shambled. This really not lining up with this information is worrying me. And I don't know what it means. I would like them to more evenly eat because we're wasting food by them not eating the vegetables. I think we're wasting food. We might not be. Who knows? I certainly don't. Are you full? Nope. Help me. I need iron. But my compatriots are too stupid to know how their truck works. We're just gonna keep spending Unity to dump them out. Could force them to mine down here some more. In fact, why are they not mining? Invalid position. Oops. What do you mean, invalid position? I think it's too high, though. Or too low, sorry, because I think we're getting into more copper, don't they? Sorry, not copper, iron. I know my colors, I promise you. I don't, but I'ma promise you nonetheless. Yeah, there you go, get some stone. Also park inside of each other. Oh, it's a collapse. Does that make them dig up dirt because it collapsed? It does. Interesting. I wonder if that causes damage if you manage to get it to collapse on something. Rock and stone, rock and dirt and iron. Quite the mix. Not just rock and stone, we're covering all our bases. I should get stuff flowing a little bit better. You don't have workers. I need workers, though. Why do you not have workers? Please, I need iron. But all of my iron is going over here to produce goods. Which is technically correct, as we do in fact need the goods. Because we're running out of maintenance, but you know. Now you want to play Dwarf Fort? Well, conveniently for you, you can head on over to bay12games.com, I think. Is that the website? I don't know. Go download Dwarf Fortress now. Or buy it off of Steam. To support the developers. It's up to you. Do what your heart desires. We really are using like a lot of iron and probably should produce more, but our problem is we're not producing any because they won't put their stuff back. Don't you ding me. Use our cheat points. You already have it on Steam? You're at work so you can't play? Why is being at work stopping you from playing? Do not be silly. Tell you to focus on rock. Actually, will they not carry anything at all there because of the sand? Which means we're kind of like bottlenecked. You're full up on coal now. PC's at home. What the heck? You're full up on sand. Everything's full up on sand. Everything's absolutely covered in sand. And I physically cannot use that much. Stop mining so much sand, god damn it. Oops. You know what? Over here. You're in the dirt club. The dirt and stone, rock and dirt. Mostly dirt at the moment. Crisis management. That doesn't seem like a good pop-up. From time to time, your island might get into a crisis. Storage alerts, priority, which I haven't been really using. Power. Oh, power plant. Coal burned in boilers turns water into steam. This steam then spins a turbine and transfers mechanical force over a shaft into attached power generators, which make electricity. They actually modeled each separate individual part as a thing, didn't they? Yes. Hold on, take me back. A flywheel can be used in combination with auto balance. Turbines will turn off when the connected shaft has maximum inertia. What in tarnation? The shaft spins? Who's man? So you make 48 steam. You use 24 steam. So one boiler powers 2 generators. I'm going to put you somewhere, I don't know. I just need water and coal. I could hijack this coal, since it's already here. And there's water already here. Sure, you know what? Let's do it like that. Wait, we only need one anyway. Hold on. Which one is exhaust? That one is exhaust. So you exhaust, you have coal, you have water, and then you make steam, and the steam goes into two of these bad boys at a fucking weird angle because heck you. I guess. Why is it at a weird angle? I don't know. Oh, it's off the ground. I was wondering why that was connecting weirdly. And now you're connecting weirdly. That doesn't make any sense. What are you doing? Nobody knows. Put it up there. We'll figure it out. And I'm assuming steam low is an exhaust, so... Surely that won't cause a problem, right? And then we need these. Which use 3. So a turbine can spin 2 of them. I realized we've potentially made a problem here. Because they may not be able to get to that storage. They're also too close anyway. Delete the whole thing, start over. Oh my god. You ever just suck? Wait, I can do input energy? It has an input and an output. Maybe I can just chain them. I probably showed that in the tutorial screen and I'm just an idiot, but... Also, why don't we just put it like this? Wouldn't this make more sense? It looks like it makes infinitely more sense to me. I'm not very smart. I don't know if you was aware of that, but, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much power will that produce? I don't know. Theoretically, 8 megawatts. Which is double what I'm currently using. Also, it says something about a flywheel. You can get a flywheel attached to the mechanical shaft. Do I have to research flywheels? Them boys is chunky flywheels. Ah, it's okay. May as well research it, because we're gonna want it. I guess we just slap flywheels on the end of it, since we've already built the rest of it. It's spinning. It's technically not even connected, but it's spinning a thingin'. High pressure turbine needs to transport and output steam. Does it not have a transport to output steam? Oh, it just wasn't set to the right thing. Now we can make gray smoke by mixing it in the atmosphere. Let's go. Also, we don't have enough maintenance again, probably because we don't have anything to craft it, which means all of my stuff is going to break down. Because we don't have enough iron. And why don't we have enough iron? Because my trucks keep doing nothing. Because we're full of sand. Acid rain, let's go. I'm gonna actually just tell you to stop. No more digging sand. We're good, probably for an eternity. Eternity, not Eternia. That's not a word. Get some more truck over there. They got a long way to drive, to be fair. Only one of them's spent. Because we don't actually need the power of all of them. Are you guys still using fuel? No. So we can keep them hooked up and they'll do nothing unless we actually need it. In the meantime, you're spinning. Also, it's been 2.5 hours, and I think the only actual progress we've made is we're theoretically capable of making rock into smaller rock and then forming that into a block of rock. But we don't seem to do that very well, so like we've managed to do nothing except for ground our economy to a halt. That's my accomplishments for 2.5 hours of work, in quotation marks. And I guess a steam generator, but like, you know. Let's make sure that thing's kept pretty full since power's on it. In fact, we can set you to a higher priority. Slightly. Farm could not store all tree sapling. Making too many tree saplings, but we're only doing it once a year. It's probably because we're not actually making anything with wood. Or at least not much. They spend most of their time doing nothing. And our food is going down. Because it's normally 20 a month and now it says 15. It's actually matching it. Wow, the number's correct. Maybe it was predicting our eventual downfall. Alright, well that means we need a new farm somewhere. Which, like, you know, don't really have room for that. What's wrong with you? You're broken because we don't have enough maintenance parts, which I can't do anything about. Because we can't do anything about that. Hold on. Maintenance reducing. Forgot I turned that on. My farm is broken? How is my farm broken? It's just dirt. Oh, everything's breaking. Yeah. Yeah. I can't really do much there. Because we can't trade for iron plates. Wait, that's going back up. Whatever. I'm sure there's a correct way to make an efficient mining pit, and I'm most assuredly not doing it, but... And that is likely part of the cause of my troubles. But such is life. Most of our troubles at this point would get fixed if we could just get the goddamn sand out of the system. Are you guys dumping stuff? What are you dumping? You're dumping dirt. Again, why are we just dumping dirt? We should not be dumping dirt, we're technically using dirt. Is it because I have it set to empty? It shouldn't do that. How much dirt have y'all put over here? You idiots. You dinkuses. The trucks still work. I don't know if the buildings still work when they're broken. Back to work, blame Mop. I can't believe Mop would employ you. That's a bold move, Cotton. We're just doing a whole lot of dirt dumping now. Yet nothing is set to remove dirt. I swear there was a way to find that information, like a global thing. You can change the difficulty on the fly. Oh, you can disable the mixed ore sorting mid-game. I think I'm gonna end up doing that. You change everything mid-game. I appreciate that. But I'm also gonna stop streaming because it's 2 a.m. Happen to no more 1 a.m. streams? I said I don't wanna, but the internet started working briefly. Well, not briefly. It started working and then it stopped working and then it started working again, so I'm streaming. Am I not allowed to stream, ma'am? To the, like, 2 people that consistently watch me? What the heck? I will probably try to chop off the first little bit of this stream where it exploded. Assuming I can. I have a message. But yeah, I'm probably done streaming. I may show a later look at what this looks like, because it's a neat game. So assuming I can stream tomorrow, well, I don't know. We'll see what the internet's doing tomorrow. I'm not going to say anything. Thanks for stopping by, kitten. Try not to die. Assuming the internet's not being dumb, we'll probably do a stream tomorrow that's either bugs or other factory game, because again, cool factory games doing cool things that I want to show. Not very well because I've ruined this factory, as you do. Maybe one day we'll do a full realism plus run. Probably not, but maybe. You never know. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's Captain of Industry. It's on Steam. I did not get a key for it. But it is on Steam if it looks interesting to whoever watches this video. Thanks for watching, hanging out. I'll see you next time where we may or may not pillage the planet some more. That's a lot of broken stuff. Just close your eyes and don't look at that. It's fine.